This is just one of the videos police are releasing tonight. It shows multiple men walking into the Piper Arms bar in Scarborough in early March and opening fire. One of the gunmen is armed with an assault-style weapon. 12 people were injured, and detectives claim this shooting was not an isolated incident. Afua Baah joins us live now. And Afua, there are several more videos just like that one. And in each case, the people allegedly firing those guns are all in their teens or early 20s.
That's right, Cynthia, and their ages range from 15 to 22. 203 charges laid, including 24 counts of attempted murder. Now, this is the first major update that police have provided since that horrific night back on March 7th at Piper Arms. And take a look behind me. Piper Arms right now still remains closed since their opening night. Now, police went on to describe a number of violent incidents that have occurred over the past few months right across the city, alleged to have been committed by the same group of people, but they are stopping short of calling them a gang or being gang-related.
The indiscriminate nature of this gun violence is hard to comprehend.
It was after this Scarborough mass shooting that police launched Project Nighthawk, aimed at finding the suspects behind the brazen act of violence. As the investigation progressed, they quickly uncovered connections between one of the worst mass shootings in Toronto and several other shootings in the city.
They're not the definition of a gang. They're just a collective of a bunch of guys that got together and they're doing these shootings. But no, they're certainly not a gang.
One of the acts of gun violence includes this one here on March 4th at Weston Road in St. Clair, where two suspects in a stolen vehicle opened fire at a victim standing nearby. The victim would try ducking for cover but would be struck by a flying bullet. The suspects then turn the vehicle around and start shooting indiscriminately again in the area. That same night, the same group allegedly drove to a gas station at Warden and Lawrence. One person gets out and starts shooting at a victim washing his vehicle. 2 days later, two suspects arrive at a tow yard near the West Mall in Queensway and open fire before fleeing the scene.
All but one of the videos which are outlined in the news release are tow truck related, either tow truck employees or tow truck business. The shooting at the pub, at this time, we haven't linked it to any tow truck violence at this point.
Detectives say the only connection between the Piper Arms shooting and the other incidents is the group of people they identified as being part of the tow truck shootings also brazenly opened fire inside the pub.
Whether that was a one-off, the reasons that they did it, we're still investigating that.
Even though miraculously no one was killed during the March 7th mass shooting, some of the injured suffered life-altering injuries. 4 firearms were seized in the investigation, and an 11th suspect remains outstanding, 20-year-old Daquan Joseph. His charges include failing to comply with a release order.
Members of our service and members of our communities continue to witness the horrific, traumatic, and life-altering impact that gun violence has on our city. This needs to stop.
10 search warrants were executed in this investigation, which spilled into other regions, including York, Durham, and Halton. Police said that they are looking into whether other people hired these suspects in order to commit these alleged crimes. Police are also saying that they are still continuing to search for the motive behind the pub mass shooting. In Scarborough, Afua Baah, City News.